everybody, welcome. Sunday night again. Hey, first thing though, look what shirt I have on. Normally I put on a nicer shirt, but today I got on my Gospel Jam shirt. So it's going to happen.
Those were the days.
I know, and it's going to happen again. So we're feeling it. Like everybody get in this. We get our vaccines, and we're gonna make it.
Maybe we could squeeze in 1 or 2 gospel jams this year.
Yeah, no, we are gonna.
Well, okay.
All right, so right there, Raj. All right, so we're excited about being able to do this. It's oh, that's my stomach. You hear it?
I'm trying to ignore it.
We should have breakfast. If you
Wait,
hear that, I apologize.
It's dinner time.
We should have breakfast and lunch. Hey everybody, so this has been an interesting week. So again, I keep on talking about this, and I'm out every morning and I'm walking and these things just come to me. And a lot of stuff, at 5 o'clock in the morning, your mind is open to anything. You're trying to wake up and you're walking around. But I was walking and I thought, Rod, you're doing a good job. You're making the best out of a bad situation. And so I got to thinking about that. It's like, well, what does that mean? And I made a couple more laps. It's like, well, I guess I am. I didn't want any of this, but yet here I am. But we're still doing this and doing that. And then I started thinking that we've all said that. Make the best out of a bad situation.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. And I was thinking about, I remember one time when, long time ago, way early in my career, every week I needed to be out of town, and I had to go and be gone for a long time. We were studying geese, and I was doing some goose research, and we were doing this vegetation thing, and I had to be gone for weeks. And we would be at this beautiful, beautiful area in Northern California, but I had to be gone. We kind of camped at night. And I thought, I don't want this. I want to be able to, like anybody else, you go to work, you come home. But I wasn't able to. And I thought, well, if I'm going to be there and every night we're sitting around in a camping situation, I'm going to take books. And I'm going to do what I had always wanted to do, is I'm going to read all of the classics. So every week.
Could you push your glasses up?
Every week I would take a book and I would read, some classic. To Kill a Mockingbird, Tale of Two Cities. I read, what else? Silas Marner.
Curious George?
I read a lot of Curious George. That's a classic. Yes. I love Curious George. If you went in to my, the library with the beautiful books, I bought all these books that have the beautiful binding and every one of the classics. And then slipped in as Curious George. So anyway, I love Curious George, but don't sidetrack me. So I had read all of these classics, during this whole, it was probably 3 months or 4 months, and I was trying to do one every week. And so I read all the classics, or a whole bunch of them. And so, that's the thing, that's making the best out of a bad situation. I didn't want to be there, I wanted to be home, but I am there, I am doing this, so making the best out of a bad situation. And while I was out there walking, I thought, well, there's something that's even bigger than that. We all have that, but there's something that's even bigger, and it's something that, God told us, that God would work together to make great things happen, potentially out of bad things, that all things work together for good. And it's Romans
8:28.
8:28. So, and I was thinking about
Don't
that.
quote me on that. I think that's what it is.
I think that's what it
You
is.
can look it up and then say, hey, that's not what it was.
Go ahead and call Rhonda out. But it's and the more I thought about that, it's like, it's easy to say, make the best out of a bad situation. It's not as easy to understand that bigger picture thing, that God makes all things work together for good. So I thought about it, and then I'm seeing it. Once you see it and feel it, it's easy to understand that. But it's much more difficult for somebody just to say it, and for somebody else to understand it that hasn't really felt it. I'm careful about that because it can take you into a direction where, I know people go, and I wouldn't want to go there myself, that somehow or another God was responsible for I got sick. It is not that. Okay, I got sick. Okay, this was something, it was, I got exposed to something. Here at the house, at work, on one of our travels, but something happened and it made me sick and it caused all this stuff. That's not God. But God comes into the picture when I pray and say, well, God, I got this. Now what? And God's like, Raj, I'm going to make all things work together for good. So you have this, you've talked about it before, Raj. In this world, there's going to be trouble. We're going to face all this stuff. But now what? And then I pray, well, I got this, and here I am, with all this stuff. What can I do now? And then God says, I got you, Raj. All things will work together for good. And it has so much. And it's so much of it. I've mentioned this before. It's like, it's so private. These things that have happened because of the fact that, I was in the hospital, almost died, had all these things, and it opened up these things, and I have these relationships with people, and we've had all these wonderful conversations about stuff. Those are the things I'm talking about. That God says, I will work all of this together some way for some good. And I know it. I mean, it's no doubt in my mind that this is happening, but it's one of those things where if you just say it, and somebody who hasn't experienced it, you can't really get that across until you feel it. But if you want that, you ask for it and pray about it, you will have that and you will understand it. But just know that I get it, and I'm feeling it, and it's something that God can do this. Take all of this crummy stuff, horrible stuff, just bad stuff, and somehow or another turn it around into something that's ultimately good. It's a big thing, and it kind of keeps me going every day. Every day that I see that I pray about this and ask about it, and the next day there's something new that is because of all of this, and something that's wonderful and beautiful, and somehow or another. I mean, this thing right here is an example. I mean, it's we wouldn't be here doing this.
We'd be doing church every Sunday.
Sunday, and we'd be doing, and we love that, but we can't, I mean, because of all these things and the pandemic and my health and stuff, and so here we are doing this, and not a week goes by that one of us or both of us don't hear from somebody saying, Rhonda, gosh, I watched that video you guys did, and we think it's just nothing at the
cutting
time.
up mostly.
Yeah, we're just joking around. We're gonna play some music, we're gonna talk a little bit because we got nothing else to do, and then we do it, and then we get something from somebody, and it says, Raj, that thing, Rhonda, that thing you guys did, you said this one thing, or that song, and it just really touched me because I'm having these things in my life, and then you said this or you played this, and it just completely changed my thought. And it happens every week, and that's what I'm talking about. That's God saying, you know what? Yeah, all these things. You're stuck home. Rod, you're sick, and all these things, and I'm gonna turn that around. I'm gonna turn it into something good.
Yeah.
And it happens.
It does happen. It's hard for us though, a lot of the times, to step back and take a look at the big picture of things, because we're always in this narrow-minded focus of what we're going through right now, that we have no idea that somewhere down the road that this piece of our life is going to change somebody else's life. And I mean, we've seen it in our family and in our friends, and struggles that people go through, and you don't realize when you're going through something right now that maybe 2 months down the road, 2 years down the road, that's going to help you bring somebody in to something that they never even imagined. That they're going to realize, God put you in that position for this time. That you're going through this, and He allowed you to go through this so you could bring this person into the fold.
Yeah.
And it's hard though for when we're right in the middle of something to see the big picture of things.
Yeah, we talked about that last week.
Can't see the forest for the trees.
When you're in that circumstance, it's like I don't get it. You know, down the road you look back and like, wow, I was in that circumstance. But when you're right in it, sometimes it's difficult. But if you want that, you ask for that and you will get it, the same as me. Just let's make the best out of this, you know. And of course, every week, you know, Rhonda finds the perfect song, and we're going to try a song called Gravesend or Gardens. And that's what we're talking about, you know, that the God of the mountain, that's also the God of the valley. And so we're going to try this song. If for some reason you see us skip and we have on different clothes, that's because it didn't work. And it didn't work.
We're putting the same clothes back on if that's happens.
No, I'm talking about if we have to go take something from an old recording. But if it doesn't work, it's on account I'm all messed up here.
But it's a new song that I sprung on Raj this
Yes.
week, and it's got some different timing and different chord changes and stuff. And
I think we can do it. So anyway, hey, listen to the words of the song. I mean, this song is like everything that I just said. So listen to it and sing along with us if you can.
I searched the world, but it couldn't fill me. Lands empty praise and treasures of fame, oh, they're never enough. And you came along and put me back together. think of playing that song?
Yeah. That was good.
With
So
your
we were only going to play one song, but you know what? It just, while we were playing that, it dawned on me that I have my Fitbit on this hand. So we're going to play one song so we could get out and, you know, get all the steps. But guess what? On my right hand, I'm getting steps.
wait.
So
What are you doing?
let's do another song. I want to do King of Heaven.
The only other song we have up here is "It Just Woke My
No,
Soul."
we can do King of Heaven. I know how to do it. And it's a whole lot of strumming. I could get like 500 steps right now.
Okay,
It's
you
in-
play and I'll sing the words I remember.
It's in B.
It is in B.
All right, can we do it?
I'll sing the words I remember.
All
I'll
right.
put the words on the screen though, so in case I forget something,
Can we do
let's try it.
it?
joyful noise.
It was. Man, it made me tired, but you know what? I got like a quarter of a mile.
I know you did.
Oh.
Yowza. Okay, and we really did not have the music, even though Raj was looking like he was looking at music.
I know.
He wasn't. He
It's
just
a habit.
like
I'm looking
habit.
at
He's
the
like,
same stuff.
I'm surprised he didn't deviate from that and go into a different song.
I know.
He's just like,
I'm following along, but hey, wait, that's the wrong song. All right, hey everybody. But one day I did want to mention that, man, it's been last week we sat and we watched the news in Texas, and man, that's just a lot of stuff over there.
That's
We've got
brutal stuff. Yeah,
so many
we've got a
friends
lot
in
of friends
Texas,
there.
and it's just I thought about naming everybody, but we're not gonna. But we have a lot of friends in Texas, and just know we have been praying
Every
for
day.
Texas, and just
Every
you
day.
know, please let this just pass, and everybody just hang in there. Old friends, new friends. We've got people from California that moved to Texas, and people we met at one time in Cabo,
They live in Galveston.
and we just
Yeah.
everybody, and gosh, we got a lot of friends in Texas. Hang in there.
Wait, you got some family there, right? Do you have family there?
No,
It's just friends you call
Yeah.
family?
yeah.
Okay.
So hang in there. We're praying for you. We'll get through this, and that.
Yep.
All right, so we wrapped it up. We did it. So I'm tired now, dude. That song made me tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for picking that. Oh wait, I did it. I'm the boss. We love you. We'll see you next week. You're the boss.
Okay.
All right, hey.
I'll see you next
All right,
week.
see you next week.